Hi everyone, Ben here from Sydney Fruit Gardening, and we've got a really hot day again today, probably mid 30s or early 30s, very warm for spring in Sydney, but the plants are absolutely loving it. And today I'll just show you two plants that I've put into the ground, and I'll take you through some of the recent grafting I've been doing. So the first plant in ground is my Erdon Lee lychee. I got this tree back in January of this year. It's a marcotted tree as well, so it's already trying to flower. You can see there, and there as well. So I've put this one in ground, looking forward to getting some lychee fruit. It stayed outside during winter, no trouble at all, so it passed the winter test, and I think it'll do all right here. It's also been in full sun ever since I got it, so I think it will do okay. I can always just move around my kids' trampoline to provide a bit of protection as well, but I think the lychee should do okay. And being a marcot, it would be nice to get a one or two lychees too pretty soon. So hopefully all those little flowers will turn into something. Otherwise, there's always next year. Next up is this stick. So this is the Lee jujube. We've already had some jujubes off this when it was in the pot, but I think being in ground it's going to be a lot happier. It really has a strong root system. I found it was always running out of space in the pots, so it will do a lot better, I think, in ground here. So yes, looking forward to getting some jujubes off this one. I on the plus side though, I did get 3 root suckers, which are shooting off now, and I'll be able to graft onto them later, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, so that's the Lee jujube. I got that one in about February of 2022, and it's been in a pot ever since then. So yeah, so that's the Lee jujube. I have been doing a lot of grafting as well. Quite a lot of grafts on this Jaboticaba. The issue is here that this one does face the hot sun each day, so I've tried to put bags or cling wrap or whatnot over it to try to prevent them from drying out, but we'll see how we go. It's often challenging doing these small Jaboticaba grafts. I've also got a Sabara Jaboticaba which is in a pot, and I've done some grafts on that too. Here's a white sapote that I grafted as well. Hopefully I can show you. I think this is starting to shoot out now. I think we'll see. And lots of grafts on the white sapote here as well, and many more that I've done on the seedlings. So yeah, that's some of the grafts on white sapote and Jaboticaba. This is a Kampong variety. There is little fruitlets starting to appear, which is nice. Some over here as well. So hopefully this will just become a nice multi-grafted white sapote. So every year I graft up dwarf apple trees, multi-graft them and sell them locally. Anywhere from 1 to 4 varieties on them, and I'll show you what a 4 looks like. Alright, so here's 4 varieties grafted onto one tree. What we've got here is Jonah Gold, Sundowner, Pine Golden Pippin and Dakani. So 4 different varieties there. They've just started to shoot off. This one wants to flower. But yeah, they'll take off, and then you'll The idea is that you have all of your cross-pollination needs on one tree. It's a dwarf variety, so it can stay in a pot, perfect for apartments and small spaces. Here's another one. This one has Tropic Sweet, Golden Dorset, Sundowner and Fuji. So you've got your mix of your low chill early apples in Tropic and Golden, and then you've got Sundowner and Fuji for your sort of mid-season apples. Sundowner graft hasn't yet taken, so if that doesn't work I'll have to redo it, but the others seem to have taken all right so far. So yeah, they're just some of the things that you can do to quickly make a multi-variety tree that covers all your needs. And all I do is, with grafting, you just do a slice in to the side of the tree. There's a little flap there. You do a little V-shaped cut like that on the cyan wood. Try and match up the cambium layer as best you can, and then slot it in and tie it tight so it has some pressure on it. That way you can just go up and down the trunk. You could also do bud grafting. Just getting into bud grafting, but that's another way of going about it. Did up pot a couple of trees. So this is my star apple. Don't know what variety of star apple. It was sold as either purple or green. It's a marcotted variety, so hopefully that'll fruit in a couple of years. It did come inside this winter, but it did really well. It could probably stay outside. I also out-potted this abiu. Abiu have done really well just sitting inside in this window during winter, but now they're ready to come out and enjoy the sun. Just to show you a few things out the front as well. Mango trees heavily flowering. I've staked it up to try and get it off the ground here, but fingers crossed we finally get some mangoes from this dwarf Irwin. I don't think this is the right choice for Sydney, by the way. I think you're better off just getting a Kensington Pride. It's a very droopy tree, very slow growing. I think the dwarf mangoes are more suited to the warmer climate where they can grow all year round and still get to their full size, even though they're dwarf. All right, the pomegranate. So I have done a couple of grafts on the pomegranate. You can see here, this is a yellow pomegranate, and that's now shooting off nicely. That's a cleft graft. There's another one down here, but no luck on this one yet. This is a green pomegranate. I've managed to root a cutting of that, so we'll get that soon. Mulberry has a lot of small mulberries on it. A lot of them dropping off, as they tend to do. So hopefully we get a few of these and it doesn't just drop the lot. Orange tree flowering. Oh, I've done a graft up here of the Royal Crimson variety of cherry. So this will now mean I've got all three varieties of the low chill cherries, although this year has been woeful. There's one cherry there. I think I've got maybe two others somewhere, one up here, one down here. The persimmon has lots of little flowers on now, which is great. This is a Fuyu variety, and I've just done some grafts of the Chikijiro, I think. They got some pretty complicated names, these persimmons, but I think that's it, Chikijiro, something like that. So yeah. All right, well that's it. Thanks everyone. See you in the next video.